Trump is talking about getting rid of income tax for anyone that is making $200,000 or less. So that's about pretty much everyone I know. He's saying this will combat the harsh reality that we're facing for tariffs. What do you think about that, Stephen?
I mean, I'm glad he said something about tariffs, because maybe something people don't realize, I think a lot of people do, is when those tariffs were enacted, it was the largest tax increase on the American consumer ever in a single day. So something needs to be done to offset that. Between inflation, tariffs, I feel like the American people have gotten shellacked so far by all these issues. What do you think?
So I wrote down some facts because I actually did some reading, a lot of reading on
Good.
this one, because I'm for any way that I can buy more shoes.
Which are more expensive now.
Which are more expensive. It's crazy, except for Kanye's shoes because of things he may or may not have said. The federal government spent $7 trillion in 2024.
Okay.
And then the federal government collected $5 trillion in taxes in 2024. Then the Fed borrowed $2 trillion to close the gap between revenues and expenses. So the federal government is in debt to the tune of like $34 trillion because it borrows every year, right? The current administration says it can eliminate the federal income tax, which brought in $2 trillion in 2024. And then the current administration says it can collect $1 trillion in tariff tax. So this means the federal government would need to borrow $3 trillion a year, not just $2 trillion, to close the gap between revenues and expenses. So based on these numbers, getting rid of personal like income tax and replacing with tariffs on imported goods does not make sense from a budgeting standpoint. So what I'm saying is, I'm all for it. Let's do this.